video may contain content parents may find unsuitable for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everybody, it's Hunger again, and welcome to another Mince Raft stream. So you can't see what I'm doing right now, because I actually have Minecraft open on my PC. I also have it open on the freaking Switch, but I have it open on the PC too. So what I'm doing right now is Caps Lock wanted to add some things. So we are in the process, because it wouldn't let me just go in and do it, because that would be too easy. So instead of being able to just go in and do it, because it wouldn't let me, what I'm doing, because apparently it won't let me add the stuff that Caps wants to add to a realm, right? So instead, what we have to do is, I don't know why it's buffering. Give me a second. It's probably buffering because I'm connected to like 2 different Minecraft browsers.
And you're also
and on Discord, yeah. So.
And you're downloading a world file.
And I'm downloading 1.6 gigabytes of world. Anyway.
Which is awesome. Which, by the way, is how big our fucking world is.
Yeah. So I'm having to download the world. It's 1.6 gigabytes of download to get this stupid world file downloaded. So I wouldn't be able to back this up on the Switch because, of course, I wouldn't. Actually, now that I have the external memory for the Switch, or now that I've added a memory card to the Switch, I probably could.
The Switch now has like half terabyte fucking cards.
Yeah, I have a card that I think could fit this on it now. But anyway, so what I'm doing is I'm having to download the realm, download the world Oh, there it is. World import started. Okay, so I'm having to download the world, right? All 1.6 gigabytes of it. And then I'm going to have to open that world, right? And add the things to that. And then I have to replace the realm with the... Okay, let's go. Okay, so let me get out of here. All right. Sorry, I went ahead and stopped the stream and restarted it to try and fix the lag issue. Hopefully that worked. Okay, so... But yeah, so I'm streaming my screen to Caps on Discord so he can help me with this shit too. Anyway.
Alright,
brew some water breathing potions for underwater explorations. Oh boy. Anyway.
Oh shit. Yeah, we've got like this'll have like antidotes, elixirs, eye drops. I forgot about that part.
Yeah. 2 terabyte memory cards. We don't exist. Nintendo, we support those. Don't kill dolphins. Man. There goes my summer vacation plans. No. Fuck. Sorry. It's giving me tips while it loads the fucking world. So. Alright. Fucking hell.
It's loading. I think it's actually loading all 1.6 gigs.
Yes, it's having to load all 1.6 gigabytes. It's taking fucking forever. Yes, I will have the group Discord chat up soon. I just need to focus on this and Caps at the moment. As soon as we get done with that, I will get into the wider group chat so we can all do this. So, like I said, I just want to kind of give you guys the play-by-play while we're doing this, so you guys can hear about what's going on. You know what? Let me do this so you guys can see. Hang on. Rather than there we go. So.
Oh, are you showing them the screen?
Showing them the actual screen that I'm working on at the moment. This is like Inception. Because I got the thing on the left here that's monitoring the stream.
Then you got your fucking. Then you got the actual fucking.
So it's like a window and a window and a window and a window and a window. It's fucking streamception over here. Anyway, so yeah. Nether stars can't be destroyed by explosions, so let's make armor out of them and never have to fuck with creepers ever again.
Ha. Building terrain.
Now you know how the magic happens. It's not special anymore. But yeah, this is what I have to. This is what I have to deal with right now. This is the freaking.
See, this is the point. This is the part where you turn on your camera and you actually show like the screenception.
Oh God, no. Oh jeez. All of the plot armor. Activating plot armor.
Oh, here in a little bit. Once this is all fixed up, we will all have plot armor.
Yeah, right. No footage of kicking the hardware. I would not kick this thing. It costs too much.
Didn't you say something about kicking this fucking shit earlier?
Oh yeah, no. Siege, I was reading something Siege posted in chat. He's like, kick it. Oh jeez. Yeah, this is rough.
Loading.
Oh my gosh, it's here finally. Jeez. Okay, so this is the moment. All right, sorry about that, guys. OBS stopped responding, and I stopped the stream trying to restart it right away to get the lag to stop, and it just okay. Wonderful. All right. This is painful.
I'm sorry.
Okay, here we go. It's on.
I am beyond sorry.
This pain incarnate.
Pain-inducing, you mean?
No.
Where are you at, Aquana?
But that little.
I am near your house.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're near my house. Okay. Okay, fine there.
Oh, God. Anyway.
I'm gonna fall in the slowest descent hole.
Mind if I join you?
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna get out of
Okay.
here now.
Yeah.
You're giving me a seizure, by the way.
What's that?
Your
fucking
character.
Oh, yeah. Your character's clipping through mine too.
Okay.
That was in response to my thing earlier. I said it'd be hilarious if after we get this ironed out that our wonderful ISP goes down for maintenance.
Right.
Dude, that's right next to my house.
I'm just gonna.
Oh no, that's the Panda House. Never mind. I was like, what is that building?
So
that building. You didn't load the world up, did you?
what do you mean?
Like the world you just created.
No, I did not.
Okay. Because I figured since it was a backup, we didn't
No,
have
I
to.
can't see what's
Exactly.
going on.
Like that's that. I
can't
didn't
see anything either,
reload
so I
it
wanted to
because
go
it was a
myself.
backup. So
My fat ass is in the way.
basically, what I'll have to do
Rockets.
is
Yeah, rocket.
probably delete the old backups, make a
Oops.
new one after we get done here tonight, and then we could try to mess with it tomorrow. Because
Okay, then.
I'm available anytime tomorrow.
okay, I'll see if we
We're
can.
very close to falling. I'll tell you that much.
I will
I know.
try my best to remember to do that tomorrow. Because I don't know what all I'm going to be doing. So
Yes, it's back, Hugo.
Yeah. Guess who is back?
That's a shame.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, so
well.
this is over here.
Man, what a crazy night this has been.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully we were trying to get something done before the stream started because we thought it would be cool,
what
and
were
we
you
didn't
guys
expect
trying,
it to take forever. But I guess we should have
Okay.
because it's Mojang. So
Okay, so let me
so
explain.
what were you
to
guys trying to download, anyways?
Okay, so the little thing that I gave him was a package I called Special Delivery, and what it was a bunch of shulker boxes hidden within Bedrock, so you couldn't get to it if you wanted to. Sorry.
Oh.
But the shulker boxes each had all of the hidden items, like all of the different block states that are available in the game. It has all of the Education Edition items, which includes like the balloons, the glow sticks, all that shit. It includes it includes like individual end portals or end gateways, like those little ones that light up when you're in the
Yeah.
end. You can actually get those as blocks now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you mentioned this,
Oh,
actually.
crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Ah!
as far as like weapons go, it's like weapons that have enchantments that go up into the like several thousand.
Fly out of here.
I have a stick, just a stick that has knockback
Oh, for fuck's sake.
4,800 something, and yeah, that's fun as fuck to use on mobs because they just vanish.
Okay.
Okay.
So I accidentally broke some bedrock over here. I forgot I was in creative mode. Anyway.
Can I fly out of here? God damn it. You need to fly out of here.
Wait, you broke Bedrock?
Yes, because I was in creative. I'm in
There we
creative
go.
mode
Where at?
over here.
Oh, over near the Panda House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only
Is
spot
Aquan still
that's
falling down
been
that hole?
bit
Jesus
hurt.
Christ, man. Are you
You
down?
just-
Did you actually
just got
survive the
points
fall?
You just got points for playing. No, I died. You just got points for playing a PC game. What the heck?
Okay, man. Whatever.
Xbox Game Bar is like, hey, you just gained points for playing a PC game. Like, I don't even know what those are for, but okay.
Whatever, man.
Pig.
Oh boy.
Thank you.
Third.
Oh, Aquan,
Hello.
you gotta check out these super rockets.
Oh,
New
nice.
phone,
Where
who
are
dis?
they?
I have like all the fucking different firework launchers and shit.
It's all
Oh,
the
that's
fucking.
cool. Where are they?
Where are you at?
I'm at
Not
the
the
castle.
bees.
You at the castle? Wait.
I'm in front of it. Yeah, I'm in front of the castle.
I am here too.
Okay.
Okay, jeez, that rocket. Fuck. Alright. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Look at this.
Whoa! Holy shit.
Alright, watch out. I'm going to knock your lights out with this.
That is cool. Those look insane, dude.
Yeah.
That's 7 rockets at once.
I blew him up.
Wow. That's awesome.
Oh, right. And I have a shield.
Are they available at the storage area?
I'm still trying to figure out a place to put them because I had to make them. Like,
Oh, right.
Right,
Like
yeah.
I couldn't make them with commands. I actually had to make those manually.
Oh, okay.
So I made shulker boxes for him, but I've backed up the shulker boxes. Solus has a box of them that he could easily clone.
Yeah, I got like I got
If
like
he
a
would be
shovel box
so
filled with
kind.
them. If you have one of your crossbows, you can put some of those super powerful rockets on them. And, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is like the I put the this is the the rocket launcher is what I call this one.
Yeah.
It's got
Rocket
because it's got
launcher.
well no because it's got multi-shot like
Nice.
and all these rockets like they're stupid powerful. But then there's also the super rockets, which
Yeah.
are these flight rockets with flight level 3.
Yeah, I absolutely fucking
Wow. Those are all really cool, man.
yeah. Pretty sick shit.
Well, I thought I'd be able to join you guys tonight in the realm, but my controller is across the room. Just realized this, and Lieutenant Fuzzbottom's curled up between my legs, so I'm not going anywhere for a while.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Man, what a
Oh,
shame.
you're on the okay.
I was really hoping to have a Museum of Oddities like with the second floor.
Where's my
Yeah.
favorite rocket selling
That's
person?
supposed
There we
to
go.
Alexa play Despacito 2.
Despacito 2 was so good. Why isn't there a Despacito 3?
Right?
Time.
Alexa, initiate Order 66.
Dude, I started watching The Mandalorian today. Like
Oh,
I'm,
You should
nice.
stop. You should stop
like
after
3
season
episodes.
2.
I'm like 3 episodes in. Please don't spoil anything.
Oh, I'll let Kathleen Kennedy do that for you.
See, I heard that John Favreau refused to do anything like unless he got to work on Mando the way he wanted to.
Yeah, but
Boom.
See, I don't want
that's
to know what I don't want to know what her changes were and everything.
There
Like,
it is.
like I'm still just kind of I was more or less like I saw it on my
Oh
on
yeah,
my
you don't live
thing.
in
I
your
was
house
like, well, I
anymore.
was kind of curious. Like I'm not a big Star Wars
Oh, you're
fan.
still up
I
at
don't
that
watch
fucking
I don't watch
clubhouse. That's
Star
right.
Wars. Like I've stopped watching. Like I didn't really care for like the prequel trilogy all too much, and I didn't even see like the follow up movies like 7, 8, 9.
Jesus
So
Christ. Okay.
it's not
Yeah.
like Star Wars is a really big thing for me. But I just thought Mandalorian sounded kind of cool because everybody's talking about it and shit. So I was like, I'll give it a check. I'll
Yeah.
give it a check out.
Freaking Grogu.
Like
Hunger.
real
That's a
interest.
spoiler.
My real interest, honestly, is like I like the dude with the dark saber. Like I saw like him, like the dark saber. I always thought was kind of cool in lore, and like how it was like passed down generation to generation between the Mandalorians, and it's like a sign of like their heritage. Like I thought that was kind of cool, as opposed to the way they do the normal like lightsabers and shit. Like it's just everybody makes their own, and they have their own custom stuff. It's like the Mandalorian's dark saber is actually like a relic. Like it's a legendary weapon.
Mhm.
But I don't know. Other than that, it's like,
staircase here.
but like, I think what really got me interested in it though was because of that. What was it? The Ahsoka or whatever show.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you read those. If you read the Grand Admiral Thrawn books back in the 90s,
Mhm.
but he was like my favorite fucking villain in those like in those years. And
He was in
he's gonna
Rebels.
Mhm.
yeah. Well, the thing is I don't like him in Rebels because the timeline's off. Like he didn't show up until after the Empire had already fallen.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you know,
Like he
with
was.
the way
I mean, I guess what they were trying to do is they were trying to retcon it so that like give him the reason why he was off in deep space this whole fucking time, and then he suddenly comes back like after the Empire's already fallen. Like they kind of wanted to have a reason to explain that, and that was why he was in Rebels. But at the same
well
time,
the thing
like
is they right before they announced they were doing sequels, they basically said that all of the old books, video games, and movies and shows, aside from the Clone Wars and the original prequels, they said all of that is going to be passed away as legends now.
See, they
So-
say that. They say that, but at the same time, they're bringing back a lot of these characters and everything because they realize just how popular they were. I
Right.
guarantee you, like I doubt like Luke Skywalker's wife is gonna come back. Like I doubt what's her name? Fucking is it Mara Jade? Is it?
I believe so.
I doubt she's gonna come back into like main canon, but them adding Thrawn, like there's the chance like down the road we could actually get stories with the fucking Yuuzhan Vong, which I'm
Okay,
fucking
yeah.
excited about. Like but like I'm sorry, I read the books. Like I read the books and I thought the books were great, but it was like that was the only part of like Star Wars lore that really got to me was like Timothy Zahn.
Mhm.
Like
Jeez.
I don't know. I read a lot as a kid.
What? Okay.
Yeah, basically Kathleen Kennedy starts watering down the Mandalorian timeline of things, starting with the Book of Boba Fett, and
Oh
basically,
yeah, I heard she fucked with Boba Fett like a lot, and that was why John Favreau bitched about it. He didn't want to do Mandalorian unless he got to do it his way.
right, and then because basically Kathleen Kennedy is banging Dave Filoni now.
How?
That
Okay.
doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, he's her little acolyte now, and basically he's taken over Mandalorian season 3. From what I've heard, and I haven't watched it yet because I'm not sure if I want to watch any more of the series, only to watch it, go down in flames.
Mhm.
Jon Favreau himself plays a character who gets killed in the most recent episode. And a lot of people feel that it's like Favreau is giving a meta message to his fans, basically saying, hey, I stood up to the Empire, I tried, and I failed.
Damn.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, Hunger. Yeah, that does kind of suck because John Favreau has a lot of really good fucking ideas, and he wouldn't be around in the industry as long as he has been, especially with Disney. Like he's been with them like since Iron Man fucking 1. Like the dude actually does have a lot of like
Wait, was
good
this here
ideas
before?
for fucking like for the franchise, like for the franchises he works on, but they just don't want to. I don't know, like they just don't. I don't know
What the-
what his deal is. It's just like
That's
they
weird
seem
thing.
to take over, and whenever somebody takes over for him, they fuck it up. You know,
Hey.
like
Oh, it's not a him problem, it's a ideological problem throughout the company. It's going to take a lot to really iron that out, lack of a better term.
oh yeah, Hunger. You're still in God mode, aren't you?
Transparent
No.
square bomb.
You should, because I was gonna say you should take one of these light bulbs and see all this dark area that I've been trying to light up with light bulbs.
Oh, the area in the shadow of the huge tower.
Yeah, there's too much of it.
Yeah. So, regarding what you said earlier, Siege, about that character's name being a spoiler, they have toys and model kits of the character, and the name is on the toys and model kits. So
And I already
Yeah.
knew it,
Yeah.
so I'm not.
it's
Right.
it's literally a part of pop culture at this point, so it can't really be a spoiler. Like,
Yeah, there's a few things I already know about the series. Like,
yeah.
Well, silly me for trying to not ruin anyone's experience with the series.
I mean, if it's really a spoiler, then they should be putting the damn name on the packaging for all the fucking toys and everything that show up in fucking stores. Like, like I know the name because we have model kits of the character in the store and they have the name on it. Like,
All right, fine, point taken.
so it's not me spoiling it; it's Disney at this point. Like, anyway.
Yeah, I don't think anything can be a worse spoiler though than in the Smash Bros. Thankfully, I didn't watch it because I thought it might have had spoilers. But so I did see the reveal trailer way back in 2020 when it happened, or like in late in 2020 whenever the like E3 was or whatever, I remember seeing the Sephiroth reveal trailer, which made me flip shit.
Oh, yeah, that
'cause-
was the Video Game Awards.
Oh yeah, the Game Awards. Yeah,
it was like the first thing that they did at the Game Awards
Yeah,
that year.
It was
like,
insane. That made me flip,
Yeah.
but that's not my point. My point is that, and thankfully I haven't seen this, but according to one of my friends, Sakurai spoils the entire ending of Final Fantasy VII when he is showing off Sephiroth's moveset the day after or whatever. With they were like showing off Sephiroth's moveset. Thankfully, I didn't watch
really.
that because.
So basically, the
He told me,
trailer,
yeah.
what the trailer does show
Not
is
the,
it
not the trailer, not the trailer.
Right.
I'm talking about the presentation. The trailer is Advent Children references.
right. The trailer has a bunch of Advent Children references, right?
Yeah.
But basically, what the trailer shows, because like, you know, when they're showing off the gameplay and everything afterwards, like I don't know that like I haven't seen the presentation that Sakurai did personally, but like the reveal trailer doesn't really spoil anything.
I wasn't saying the reveal trailer though. I was saying the one of my friends told me the
Mr. Sakurai
presentation,
presents
that
he
one.
does.
And that one apparently spoiled the whole ending because when I was going through Final Fantasy VII recently, my friend told me he was like, "Oh, I already know what happens at the ending of this game." Like the entire events of like the ending of the game were pretty much spoiled by him when he was talking about everything that happens in like the Northern Cavern. Apparently, it's
Okay.
Yeah, because that's Sephiroth's stage. So yeah.
Yeah.
The stage kind of goes throughout the whole cavern itself, which is pretty cool. It's actually my most favorite Smash Bros. Stage, especially after playing that game in its entirety.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I'm just upset now though that because with the Sephiroth DLC wave, they also gave us Tifa and Barret Mii costumes.
Yes.
But I honestly wish they had given us more like a Vincent costume or like a Yuffie costume, the two secret characters instead, because Barret and Tifa are cool, don't get me wrong, but Vincent is my favorite character from that game, and it would have been cool to see some representation for him. I mean,
Vincent's
his only yeah, he's really cool, and his I have yet to play his game on the PS2, but I do have it now, so I will
That's
play
one
it
that I really hope. That's one that I really hope they do at least a spit shine remaster and allow for inverted controls.
Yeah,
I can't play any shooter that doesn't have inverted controls as an option.
Yeah, true. They also I really hope they might do it because they did that recently. They did release that remaster / remake of Crisis Core which is on the Switch, PS5, Xbox Series, and also PC. I may pick it up soon because it looks really good, and unlike the 7 remake, it doesn't change a single damn thing. Everything is spot on, just looks a million times better graphically, and they updated the controls to be more modern. Yeah.
It's definitely more of just a remaster with a really good spit shine and some tweaks here and there, but the overall structure and gameplay of the game is identical. You're not going to have any. You're not going to have any massive twists for the story. It's just a primer on Zack and Sephiroth and why exactly he's nuttier than squirrel poop. Yeah, essentially. I mean, the summon animations and stuff are totally worth getting like the next gen console version of. Or seeing those in 4K is chef's kiss.
Yeah, I'm gonna get them on my next gen console because I have one that can play that game. Because I was gonna get the Switch version because I do have an OLED Switch and it would probably look beautiful on the OLED, but because I don't have an OLED TV, but because I don't have an OLED TV, but so I'm deciding whether I want to play the game with lower res textures and everything, or if I want to play them at high res textures with 60 FPS.
If you plan to be like, if you expect to be on the road or in a lot of waiting rooms for any period of time in the future, then I'd say get the game on, get any game you want to play, get it on the Switch. But if you don't, like in the situation I'm in, I'm almost never having to wait very long in any waiting rooms for any reason, and so I don't hardly even bring my 3DS with me anymore.
I know. My main reason would be for getting it on the Switch though would be for the OLED screen because I do have a Switch OLED. So oh my god, that's trippy. By the way, I see this like white thing floating around. What is that? And it gives me when I walk next to it, makes my vision like get really nauseated.
Touch
Oh,
fuzzy, get
the
dizzy.
thing that makes you high? Yeah, that thing.
It's literally a fuzzy from Yoshi's Island.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, touch fuzzy, get dizzy.
Touch fuzzy, get dizzy.
That's cool. Also, I'm hearing a new Minecraft track. I haven't played Minecraft in so long that I hear a new OST. It's honestly giving me some Final Fantasy vibes.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of music, I just realized that I never turned it on because of all the crap that was going on at the beginning of the stream. So,
Aquan, do you want to tell about the quote-unquote incident that we had while we were playing?
Oh, yeah! I almost forgot about that! Okay, so earlier today, like way before the stream, me and Solus were playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet multiplayer in his world because he was going to help me shiny hunt some things.
Yep.
Like, we were both going to shiny hunt them. And so what happened was we went to Area 0. Well, at first we were going to try for Tinkatuff, but we weren't successful because it was kind of hard to find the one with a golden hammer or copper hammer or whatever. Because all the grass was covering up their hammers, and we never found one anyways. So I decided, hey, I do want Iron Thorns. So why don't we go to Area 0? We went to Area 0, and we started hunting Iron Thorns. Solus found it within, like, 5 minutes, and it despawned, because he got into an encounter with it, and we didn't know that if you run from an encounter in multiplayer, I didn't know this, the Pokemon despawns. So the shiny despawned, so we had to go through the whole 30 minutes.
Yeah. It just looked out of thin air. Like,
wow.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I got it eventually after we made another sandwich. And then I got an Iron Thorns and an Iron Hands and a Glamora because we decided to do a poison sandwich as well. So I got 3 shinies in Area 0, but it was annoying because we got one so early on, but it despawned because of a mishap.
Poisoned your sandwich.
Yeah. By the way, the sandwiches are so ridiculous to make.
It's the dumbest part about the game. The mini game for making the fucking sandwiches. It is the dumbest shit.
One of these days, I'm gonna make one of those sandwiches in real life and see how.
Good luck with that, man. Good luck with that.
In my opinion, the sandwich that looks like it would probably.
You gotta actually drop it onto the. You gotta actually drop it.
Just drop the fucking ingredients on the bread.
That's what I was gonna do. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna drop it on the bread. If I can get a good camera stand or something, I might even record it and upload it.
And do the part at the end. Add it. Like, do it as like a faceless sandwich or what? Like
open face sandwich.
Yeah,
open face sandwich. Yeah.
So you just drop the fucking bread like up to the top.
Make a set. Yeah. Just drop it on the side.
Yeah.
Like making a sandwich like Pokemon Scarlet, Scarlet and Violet in real life, and then it's just fucking stupid.
Though I'm not sure I want to do a face reveal, so. Huh?
You don't have to do a face reveal.
Just do it. Right? Yeah, just do it. Have the camera focused on the food. Like, I
know. I know what I'm going to say is I'm not going to be able to do the part with the terrible eating animation, though.
Right.
Because
right.
I don't want to do a face reveal, at least not yet.
Right. Absolute, just dumbest bullshit. Like.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, a few people on here know what I look like, but that's because
Shiny Iron Thorns moment was probably the most stupidest moment in my life.
Yeah,
like I felt my shoulder blades aching after that.
Man,
that was crazy. Yeah, there were some of the sandwiches for shiny hunting.
Oh god,
some of the types look like they would actually taste good in real life, but some look awful.
Some of these
Makes
sandwiches
me-
in this game are like it's like, oh, look, a normal sandwich, and then others it's like, who would put that between two pieces of bread? They should
Yeah.
be shot. Like,
Yeah,
just,
Look, putting mayonnaise on
See, what they needed,
on grape jelly.
oh yeah,
Like,
gross.
who does-
but what they needed to do is give you the
That's like
ability
mixing a
to not
donut with
only
pizza.
but not only save sandwiches you make, but also to name them yourself.
Right.
Like, because like
Mhm.
I don't want to keep having to go through like every fucking time I want to
Oh,
make a
shit.
goddamn steel sandwich.
I was trying
don't
to
wanna have
eat.
to go through the menus. for
I
that
was
part.
trying to eat.
I want to just be like, here's my steel Sammy.
Yeah, the steel sandwich does look like it tastes pretty good though, with like the avocados and stuff.
You realize that like, that most of the sandwiches can actually be made with only one main ingredient and two of the herbs.
Yeah, I noticed that because one of my sandwiches fell apart. Still worked.
The steel sandwich is literally just one hamburger patty, the sweet, or what is it, the white one and the pink one,
I'll
I
just
believe.
send them.
Oh yeah.
Like, that's all you need. Like,
Mhm.
but they're all like, and they're all just simple like that. It's like, and I think they said something like, it's like, which one is it? Like the salty one that's like the most requested or most necessary?
Oh yeah.
I think
I think
so.
I've heard-
Yeah.
About that,
Are we-
yeah.
Are we talking about sandwiches in a Pokemon game?
Uh huh.
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
The mini game is making sandwiches, and it's
It's
actually
the
kinda
stupidest thing ever.
It is
It's-
dumb as
yeah.
fuck, but it
It
is
is
also
kinda
the
lame,
only
yeah.
game, or is the only way to do certain things, like get really fucking awesome fucking shiny odds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome shiny odds. You can basically customize your
Basically-
raid drops.
Basically,
as
the
well.
thing that everybody's bitching about is like basically different ingredients give you different what they call sandwich powers, which improve certain odds of certain things happening in the game,
Mhm.
which in and of itself is not a problem. The problem that everybody has with this feature is that the fucking basically
I mean, it does.
the sandwich minigame itself is the stupidest thing you will ever do in your life.
Yeah,
like,
because who
Basically,
ingredients on sandwiches down gently, you'll just drop them like they are fucking.
yeah,
microphones.
basically when you're trying to build your sandwich, the in-game character, like you go to put an ingredient down on the sandwich, and your character holds it like 6 inches above the bread and just fucking drops it. Like, and if it falls off the sandwich, oh no, that's not a good ingredient anymore. Couldn't possibly ever use it on the sandwich. It goes in the garbage. You never get to use it again.
Well, the 5-second rule is a misconception.
Actually, no, it's not. Bacteria does not. Bacteria actually takes a while to get on a thing like that. So the 5-second rule or 3-second rule actually does have basis in scientific fact.
Yeah.
Plus, even if it falls,
Viruses and other contaminants.
Yes, viruses, bacteria, and other contaminants. Not dirt.
Plus-
Like dirt's just going to get on it right away. But if we're talking about like viral contaminants and things like that, yes, the 5-second rule actually does have basis in fact.
And also they make it even more annoying because even if it falls on the plate, you can't use it.
Yeah,
Like it
yeah,
falls on
even-
the plate, no.
Nope, can't use that thing. It fell on a perfectly good plate. Anything that's off the sandwich is out of bounds. You can't do it. And then, and like I said, it's just like infuriating the way that it's like, oh no, couldn't possibly do this because reasons and things,
Because stupidity in a nutshell.
Yeah, just
What is that squeaking noise I'm hearing?
I don't know.
Probably the gears in my head, dear.
End with Aquan, and I'm like, wait, where'd you go?
With the
Squeaking noise is probably the gears in my head in a serious need of lubrication, i.e., sleep.
Anyway.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so like basically the sandwich minigame itself is the problem because like it's prohibitively difficult to build a fucking sandwich, whereas it should have been like automatic. Like it should have been just a thing where you pick the ingredients and it's like boom, sandwich. But no, they make you build the sandwich and then they make it stupid difficult because your character builds it like an idiot. Like,
Right?
you know,
Like, seriously.
you know, nobody asked for a stupid difficult sandwich minigame, and Nintendo was like, "Yeah, this is what we need right here."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like I've always liked the cooking mini games in Pokemon. I thought they were pretty relaxing and fun, but this is the first food-related mini game they made that sucks.
Dumbest
Like
fucking thing.
Poffins were actually fun. Like they utilized the DS touchscreen in a nice way. It was very sad. I like the Poffin cooking theme. I think it's pretty nice, and I also like, honestly, always wanted to eat the Poffin batter, even though it's like, you know, DS Sprite. I've wanted to eat it because I thought it tasted good when I was a kid, and I've always been a bit of a sweet tooth. So yeah. Yeah, all of Pokemon's mini games have been pretty fun until the sandwich making one.
Yeah.
Though I'm not gonna lie, some of the sandwiches I've made in the game do sound like they taste really good if I made them. Maybe not using a whole hamburger. Maybe not using a whole like hamburger. Maybe like chop it up and like they do at Subway or whatever. But if I ever do a video for the joke, I will drop the whole like. I will
Whole ass
drop the whole
hamburger patty on the fucking bread.
the battery. Yeah.
Hamburger battery.
Hamburger battery.
Hamburger battery.
Yeah, they're everything's robotic in the future according to Pokemon. So
Yeah. Even the hamburgers.
In the future, no one can hear you catch them all. I don't know.
yeah.
Yes.
I mean that is true because ever since Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, we've only been able to get whatever's programmed into the code. Sun and Moon were the last games to have every Pokemon exist on the game's files, which I don't know. People say
Ninja.
Yeah, it sucks. With Pokemon, yeah, it sucks. Like Pokemon like Ash Greninja have always been a thing though, like with the Spiky or Pichu and stuff, where you could only get them for one game. But then the later games they just got rid of it, which sucks because they're cool Pokemon. Like Ash Greninja was a cool way to mix the anime with the video game. And also essentially give Greninja a Mega Evolution, because that's what it is.
So I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
So this past week, this past couple weeks, it's like they shut down the Nintendo eShop for the 3DS and everything, or the 3DS eShop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Or for the Wii U and everything, and so you can no longer get access to the original Pokemon games and everything. And then not only that, this week they released fucking Pokemon Stadium. How does it feel to have salt rubbed in the pool?
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels very painful.
Basically, the problem with Pokemon Stadium is that they're basically releasing it for the mini games, which is kind of what I did when I was playing it on stream. Because it's basically without that, you're just playing it with the rental Pokemon. You can't import anything from anything, so it's like, what is the goddamn point?
Yeah, the rental Pokemon suck.
They could have had like connectivity with the things by saying, "Hey, we know that you guys we know you guys paid for these games, separately, and now you'll never be able to."
You know what they should have fucking done? You know what would have been genius?
To release them the same fucking week?
No. You know what they should have done? You know what would have been the move to do, right? Fucking give it Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee compatibility. It's got all the fucking mods that you could use in Pokemon Stadium in those games.
That is true.
Why the fuck wouldn't you? Like, talk about a brain-dead moron move for not doing that. Like...
And that's stupid.
That would actually get people to play those two shitty games. Like,
yeah, it's like the only reason to play those games, because otherwise they suck. And
I argue that the only reason to play it is to get Mew.
I mean, but like I said, if you could import the mods to Pokemon Stadium, that would give you another reason to play it.
But not even Mew for that game. The Mew that you get for fucking Diamond and Pearl.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, I like I like the Mew event from Emerald more, where you actually go to Faraway Island,
Yeah,
which is
I can't argue
That's
with free event.
free Mew's nice.
Which is why I've now got like a second Garganackle and a second fucking Elephant. Thank you, Game Freak.
Yeah. Yeah, I still do miss the days of gens like 3 through 5 of and technically Gen 2 of technically Gen 2 of Celebi, of like getting events where it would actually be an event in the game and not just a distribution where
not just here have a free Pokemon. Yeah, that super rare Pokemon that nobody can find. Yeah, here it is. We're just giving it to you. Don't work for it or anything.
Yeah. It was more fun when we got to go to like special islands and stuff like Deoxys and Ruby Sapphire. I mean, Deoxys and like Emerald and Fire with Leaf Green was really cool. The like the Deoxys puzzle and everything. Like,
right, yeah, the Deoxys puzzle.
The thing to think about right now is every single one, or from this point forward, all of the events that they're going to do for us, they're going to be giving us like basically championship Pokemon. Like basically, it's like anytime they have like a tournament shit, they're gonna be giving us like some whatever fucking wins, and so we're gonna end up getting like doubles or triples or 4 fucking or like how I ended up getting like 5 fucking Gastrodons at this point. I love Gastrodon, don't get me wrong, but I have so fucking many of them because they've been tournaments.
Yeah. Slow down, grab the wall, everybody try to catch a Gastrodon.
But it's like I'm gonna have you're gonna have a lot of backups of the most popular fucking Pokemon, but you're not gonna get too many of the events. Like Jirachi is still fucking stupid rare.
Yeah.
Like,
I have
Jirachi.
Okay, here's the thing.
I have a physical copy of the distribution disc for that Pokemon.
When was the last time we had a Deoxys distribution?
Right, here's the thing though. Both of those Pokemon are available in Pokemon games now. Like they're not only events now.
But
like Deoxys you can get from playing the Delta episode on Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire.
Okay, but now what about Pokemon like Hoopa, where the last time I got a Hoopa was from Pokemon Go, and I still had to do something like 20 fucking events in that game. Like it takes forever to do shit in Pokemon Go.
Right.
It just got worse recently. I don't play it as often as like many people do, but I still try to keep up with it because I mean, you still get things from it. Like, I got a Meloetta, which I probably would not fucking have if it weren't for Pokemon Go, because it's another one of those event Pokemon that just never gets fucking released. Like, and it's like, it's frustrating. It's like trying to actually complete like a fucking national dex when they basically told us, 5 years ago, it's like, well, we're not doing national dexes anymore. Okay, so are you gonna give us some way to get all this stuff? And even if we do have all of it, how are we gonna be able to play with most of these? Like, there's some Pokemon that they still don't, they're still not in the fucking games. Like, they're still not in a Switch game.
Right.
Like Zebstrika. Right. Zebstrika is not in a fucking game.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
the zebras are outraged. I think Zebstrika is being added with the DLC, isn't it?
It should be.
Here's the thing.
It's in the entry. It's in the list.
I mean, I mean, yeah, it could be on there. It could not. But at the same time, it's on the
it's on the list of deleted entries.
You're basically doing the Smash Bros. List. Then it's like who's going and who's staying, and that's why they had to do the everyone is here fucking announcement.
Right.
Because
man, if we get everyone's here trailer for the next Pokemon game, do you realize how hype that's gonna be?
That would be really hype because
it would be
ever since Let's Go, it's been like.
I mean, it
ever
would
since
be hype as fuck, but at the same time, it's like. It's like you would also get that backlash from fans. It's like, why didn't you guys do this fucking 2 or 3 generations ago? Like,
right, but
I mean,
that might actually piss people off more that they didn't, or that they could have done it this whole time and they didn't. And I argue to this day that all it would have taken was one more fucking DLC for Sword and Shield. They could
Yep.
have had every fucking Pokemon.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's all it
Yeah.
would have taken. But no, they
Right.
want to move on. And it's like, you guys could have had your cake and eaten it too. You could have had every fucking Pokemon in the last generation and told people, it's like, well, you guys were upset about it, so here, we're offering this as an alternative. But no, they
Yeah.
didn't fucking bother.
Another
Now it's like this game, it's
Yeah.
like we got to worry about that same fucking thing. It's like, is every Pokemon going to be included? Am I going to be able to play as my favorites? It's like, I have to look at fucking lists now ahead of time to see.
Right.
It's like, is my Pokemon on this fucking thing? I don't want to do that as a fan. Like,
Yeah.
that's not
Same.
fair.
Where's my Incineroar at? I need him.
yeah, because Pokemon has always been about catching them all, and even in the games where you can't, even in the games where you can't catch them, you can still transfer them. But
Yes.
as of Let's
Yeah.
Go,
I understand that.
Yeah.
It's transferring in though isn't the same as catching them, and
I know,
even
but-
not- and catching them all has not been on the boxes since Ruby and Sapphire days. But the thing
I know.
is I still
Right.
believe that it is still a part of the franchise. I mean, yeah, I understand. It's like maybe they couldn't do it all at once, but they still should offer it as as a method somewhere down the road, like
Right.
like that's why I'm saying, like, offer another DLC, or for Sword and Shield that would have like completed the fucking decks. It really would have only taken it, like, it was only like 200, wasn't it? Like,
At
Yeah.
1 or
it's
200, yeah, like it wasn't that
Yeah.
much.
and
Mhm.
and the problems, and I mean, the problem doesn't seem to be they seem to be making this problem worse, because it's like they're deciding that they're going to settle with a dex of 400 every time, and they're just going to keep updating it with DLC. And it's like, you guys could add like 500, 600 to one fucking region. I know that sounds like a lot, but when you look at games like fucking X and Y, and they somehow fucking managed, like they had a massive dex, and it's like they could still,
Yeah.
they could
Right.
pack these fucking regions to them.
Right.
Yeah.
I think, and
especially-
I've touched on this during these things before, but basically, I think it's really because they have a schedule now that they try to adhere to when it comes to these Pokemon game releases, and they don't have this with any of their other franchises. They don't have like a oh, we have to have a Mario game every so often. We have to have
Yeah,
like
and actually, I was pointing that out the other day. We're watching fucking Cartoon Network, and goddamn Mario commercials are coming on to
Yeah.
tie in with with the release of the Mario movie, and
Yeah.
that's awesome. But at the same time, it's like, when was the last new fucking Mario game released?
Odyssey.
right.
It was
2017.
Odyssey. It was
Yeah.
fucking Super
Mhm.
Mario Odyssey was the last real brand new Mario game. Everything since then has been a re-release. of a
Remakes,
fucking
ports,
Mario game.
remasters.
But it's like, Mario
yeah.
doesn't have to try anymore, whereas Pokemon has to put out a new fucking game every goddamn year, and they don't. They feel
Right.
like they have
They,
to.
here's the thing. Like that. Like I mentioned this in another stream, and somebody got mad at me in the chat. But basically,
look at how often fucking Zelda puts out a game,
right.
and they get praised for it.
Right. But basically, they have a schedule now where they have to do a certain amount. They have to get a new, like you said, a new game out every year, because if they don't, it fucks up the schedules for the anime and for the card game. And the person in the chat got all mad saying, "Oh, it doesn't mess with the card game." The thing is, they were thinking about American release dates. In Japan, the Sword and Shield expansion, or the Scarlet and Violet expansion for the fucking TCG landed
Yeah.
like a month after the fucking game did, like 1 or 2 months. Like it wasn't very so they did so basically because of that they couldn't give the game the extra 6 months or so it needed in the can to iron out all these fucking glitches. And that same person in the chat was like, "Oh, well, look at Bethesda and all their shit." Is like, it's like those are bad games.
Games are worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're terrible.
But it's like just because other game companies do the same thing or worse doesn't mean that that we should be okay with it. Like
Yeah, like
it doesn't.
And the
You know,
The problem is that there are far too many game companies nowadays that they release
they release unfinished product and then finish it later.
and it's
They use the
becoming way too
player
fucking
population as free beta testing.
Yeah, and it's becoming way too fucking apparent these days. Like it's too prevalent and it's too obvious. Like Minecraft is still in fucking beta. Every fucking
Apparently.
time we play it, there's always these fucking updates that you got to do. Every fucking every other week, it's like there's a new update, and it's because they're adding something new to the game. The game is still in a testing phase; it is not complete.
They're either adding something new to it or
Minecraft
fucking with it somehow so that it fucks everybody over. I don't know.
But that's the thing; it's still. But this game is 10 years old and it is still being worked on.
Yeah. Well, I get the idea of continuing to add new stuff to the game.
Is the problem.
But yeah,
they haven't ironed out all the old issues with it. They still don't have full compatibility with its other version. It's not a complete game right now, but we're still playing it.
Yeah, well, they keep adding new stuff to the game that creates these bugs, and then they don't fucking deal with all of it. You know.
But we've come to accept
right.
these bugs and these glitches. It's just a way of playing video games now. It's just a thing that happens.
Yeah.
I haven't. I just don't play them.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I prefer to play games that actually fucking work.
I miss back in the day when even with the 360 and the Wii, games still came out pretty much almost 100% finished because it wasn't until PS4
that was because I became a Nintendo. I mean, that's pretty much why I'm a Nintendo fanboy, though. It's because I play complete fucking games. I play games that don't get me wrong. Breath of the Wild is actually more fun because of its glitches. I don't care what anybody says, but because of the weird exploits and shit, that's what makes that game fun.
Well, here's the thing. There's a difference. There's
a
difference between a glitch that gives you a fun little exploit and a glitch that fucking stops your game in the middle of gameplay and or corrupts your fucking save file or
I was the fucking NPCs into horses.
I was
fucking
that was funny.
I said there's. Because, for example, if you look at Skyrim, Skyrim had a bunch of really great, super exploitable glitches in it that were just fun, right? They added something to the game rather than fucking it up and making it unplayable like a lot of these glitches.
Skyrim is also one of the most played games ever because of it, though.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
those early glitches
also could break the game.
Well,
so it wasn't all fun and
sometimes, most of the time, though, the glitches that I encountered were breaking it in a good way. Like they had the item duping thing and whatnot. Like my favorite was the crafting glitch, and I will still sometimes go in and fucking get rid of the updates to employ this glitch on a new file. But basically, there was a glitch in the game where it caused certain parameters that weren't supposed to be affected by certain potions to be affected by those potions. So what it wound up doing in practice is you would basically craft like a potion, and it would be like, oh, it's a potion of like HP or whatever, but it would affect your crafting results. You could basically just continuously, as long as you had the ingredients handy, you could just continuously craft stuff exponentially and make better and better shit every time. Like it was like a whole thing where you basically chained a bunch of different crafts together, and then you were making stuff that had stats that were so broken that they were showing up as like 7-digit negative numbers, and then you well, that's the thing, you could walk up to a dragon and punch it in the face and it would fucking die, because you have like punching plus negative 2,576,000 or whatever on your fucking gauntlets, So yeah, it was stupid and hilarious,
An example of Bethesda not being able to program themselves out of the paper bag.
So Aquan, what were you trying to say?
Skyrim and Fallout New Vegas had such problems running on the PlayStation 3 that it was like a year and a half after their release that they actually got it fixed. They had to have people from Sony help them figure out why they were having serious memory leak issues.
Yeah, that cell processor was really powerful, but the issue is a lot of third-party devs that weren't Sony devs didn't know how to use it. Like, The Last of Us is an example of even though I don't really like that game, but it's an example of how powerful the PS3 was for the time. But a game already as buggy as Skyrim on the PS3, yeah, I can imagine that running badly. Now, I myself played the 360 version, and then later I played the Switch version, which sadly has a lot of those bugs patched out. But yeah. So, anyways, what I was gonna say is, Hunger, when you said like games straight up freezing and breaking, yeah. When I was also playing Scarlet and Violet earlier, part of what makes Scarlet and Violet truly feel like a modern game, AAA game, I was like sliding down a snowy slope on Miradon, and the game just straight up froze for like 5 seconds, and I thought my game was going to crash.
Yeah.
It didn't crash.
Listen, like I said, that happens from time to time. It happens
and then you get teleported. You get teleported back to like some random fucking spot that you were just at, and it's like they accounted for this instead of them actually fixing this fucking bug. They decided, okay, instead we'll just teleport you back to the nearest spot of land.
Yeah, I actually recorded something.
They just leaned into it.
About that.
I mean,
that's stuck in the falling animation. If you get stuck in a wall, you randomly get warped into a place where there's like
the thing
floor.
is, I mean, that in and of itself is not necessarily a bad thing. Like, I mean, even games as old as like fucking like. Even games as old as like fucking Sonic 3D Blast had fucking precautions in order where it's like if you even shook the fucking card, it would take you to the level select. But the thing is, no, seriously, that happens. But the thing is it's like it shouldn't be as fucking apparent as it is. Like, it is so easy to get fucking stuck in random fucking spots in that game. Like, the clipping is so terrible. You
know how you know that nobody fucking debugs anymore?
Yeah.
Because games don't have codes anymore.
Yeah.
Like little button sequences anymore. You can put in to get some stuff. Like, they put those in because people were debugging the shit and they needed the codes to fucking clear the damn game. You know? So you don't see that anymore.
Debugging is largely automated.
Right. That's
not
the
to
thing.
say that they don't debug it. It's just that people don't debug it.
Right. That's the.
Yeah. Sadly, it would be nice if people debug it because
debug teams anymore that are like 20, 30 fucking.
You don't see play testers like beta testing fucking games anymore. You know, because if you did, you would see people going, "Hey, this game plays like ass. Please fix it." And we have a lot less games that play like ass. So, you know, like,
dude, fucking,
several.
What is it? The Suicide Squad game got delayed until next fucking year because they knew how shit it was. So actually, that is kind of a win for gamers.
I don't mind when that happens. Like when they delay a game because there are serious issues with it, I would much rather see that than have the game come out and then have people whining about how badly the game is broken and they can't fucking play it. Like, you know,
one thing really broken about.
Right. I was gonna say, but you know what the big issue was they had with that was, it was basically just fucking people didn't want to play fucking Fortnite with fucking, you know, those characters, like, and that's pretty much.
Yeah, it was gonna be a games as service type of thing, and after seeing a number of them get canceled early on in this year, and then hearing fan backlash about the game being as such by the fans, they're probably going to retool the game entirely.
Yeah, it's probably not.
I know, right?
And I mean, and the problem with that is, it's like if they say they're retooling it, it could get canceled. Like, the odds of it being canceled at this point are pretty high.
Right.
Like, maybe they should have let them do that Superman game they pitched after doing a fantastic job with the Arkham trilogy.
That was why they pitched the Kill the Justice League game in the first place. It was kind of like their like from what I was reading about it, like people were saying like it was like the company basically giving like a fuck you to the company in a sense, because it was like they're more or less like, you know, they're getting to kill off all the fucking Justice League members, and they're doing it in like brutal fashion. Like that game is not like, it's not a teen rated game. That is a you know, rated hard M, like like, and it was meant to be that way. Like you were actually allowed to kill Justice League members, and I thought that would have been cool as fucking hell. But,
Yeah, that would have been.
but the gameplay itself looked terrible, and the fact that every fucking character played the exact same was a stupid goddamn decision. Why would you have a giant fucking shark man and not lean into that?
Right.
It'd be like the Avengers all over again.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was, and that's what they people were saying about it. They're like, this is Avengers. Why should we fucking play this? Like, nobody played Avengers. Like,
yeah. Although I mostly agree with you, Caps, I think it'd be kind of tough for them to actually cancel the game after the big thing they did with the last game show they did with it, with the whole "Thank you, Kevin" message. Basically showing that, hey, this is the last thing that Kevin did the Batman voice with.
Oh, yeah.
That would be real bitter to have to cancel.
That is true. I mean, you're not wrong. It's
right. I mean,
I'm glad I'm not at WB Games. That's all I can say.
I mean, but what would be worse though? Would it be worse if they canceled the game, or would it be worse if it comes out and you find out that his last
just leave a shit stain on his legacy? You know,
and I mean, some things are just better. I don't know if I want to know the answer to that.
Yeah, maybe you don't leave a skid mark on the guy's legacy and just be like, yeah, sorry.
Like,
but, you know.
I mean, it really does. I mean, that is a good question though. It's like, I mean, would they cancel a game if it was dedicated to the honor of one of the best fucking Batmen we've ever had?
Yeah.
Like, it's
well, and the thing is, that guy was also kind of like a gateway voice actor, because if they call up Mark Hamill and say, hey, you want to play the Joker, like the first question he's going to ask is Kevin playing Batman?
Yep.
You know. So, like,
Mark Hamill already said that he will not do the Joker again in honor of Kevin's passing.
Yeah, so it's like, so we're not going to get any more Mark Hamill Joker because of that. So it's like,
Right.
I mean,
there's already a guy who does a darn good impression of Hamill's Joker that they had him replaced with in Arkham Origins. So,
yeah, I just
kind of a non-starter.
Yeah, it would be nice, because the only other time I've seen a company pay enough respects still to someone really known well in their company is even in the credits of the Mario movie. They had respects to Iwata after all this time, and it would be nice to see another company do it for once, because Nintendo is probably the only company, at least that I know of, that still pays respects to someone like that.
So if you speaking of the
Thing
Mario
with
movie, just real quick,
yeah?
speaking of the Mario movie, you guys saw it, right?
I've seen it,
we've all seen it. We've all seen it.
Okay.
No, I haven't seen
oh
it.
shit.
Oh, whoa! I haven't seen it. Please don't spoil.
We have a spoilable in the chat, so be careful.
I mean, I kind of don't care,
God
but
damn it!
What's up?
No, it's like who is that? Who is that guy that's in the fucking sky blue outfit with the fucking sunglasses? Because I want to play as that Mario brother.
Oh, do you mean Sid?
The guy in the
Or
Spike?
Spike. Yeah.
No. When they're showing off the entire Mario family, and they show like his dad and his mom, and there's like one of the Mario brothers looks like Luigi, but he's got like a Jufro, like a black fucking Jufro, sunglasses, and he's wearing a fucking sky blue tracksuit.
yeah, that's Giuseppe.
I want to play as that Mario brother.
No, Giuseppe's the old man, isn't it?
Yeah, he's the guy with Martinez's voice going wahoo.
Oh, they
Right
actually
next to
had a Giuseppe.
Yes, there's actually a Giuseppe in the movie. Yeah, like he's in the credits and everything.
That was always my college humor go-to
Yeah.
Regular
joke
Giuseppe.
name for the third Mario
Third
brother.
Mario Brother, yeah.
I always thought the third Mario brother was Irio.
Irio, that's another one.
The thing with them giving credit to the former president of Nintendo, Satoru Iwata, that's because Nintendo was getting the ball rolling on this initiative to branch out into other media all the way back then in like 2015. Even I was hearing the rumors about that back in 2015, right before Iwata died.
Yeah, I've seen other medias of them that came out
Smash
recently
Bros.
have his name in the credits though. Smash Bros had his names in the credit, yeah.
Yeah.
You say no, that Smash.
Oh,
Bros.
yeah.
Well,
That is in the
Smash was in development well before it was announced. Like the Sakurai even mentioned that in the time that Smash Brothers Ultimate was in development, you could go through elementary and middle school. So Iwata was probably still alive when the game started. So
yeah.
Plus, Nintendo likes to sit on completely finished projects and just wait for the right time to release them.
Sometimes.
Yeah, and shove out
sometimes.
unfinished ones the rest of the time. I don't understand it.
Yeah, the only unfinished Nintendo products I can think of, though, at least big name ones, would be Pokemon, modern day Pokemon. Ever since Sword and Shield, actually, because even though Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee sucks, at least it's not a huge buggy mess of a game. It's
yeah, I mean, I will give Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee the fact that that they weren't like crashing all over the place like this shit is.
Yeah, even Sword and Shield was more finished than. Don't get me wrong, I like Violet. I'm enjoying playing it. I'm enjoying team building. I'm enjoying raids. They're all really fun. It has fun gameplay, but the issues are that it's a heavily unfinished game that is only going to get some minor patches here and there.
Well, there's supposed to be another relatively large patch this month, as far as I remember.
Yeah, the 1.3 the 1.3 patch. It's going to add in New Game Plus. It's going to add in new sprites. It's going to.
I don't know when they're adding.
I don't recall there ever being a New Game Plus.
Yeah, I don't know when they're adding in all the home compatibility and shit. But from what I read, like my fucking receipt for the fucking DLC says that like the first one doesn't even come out until the ass end of the year, and the second the second one's not coming out until I want to say the fourth fucking month of this fucking month next year.
So that's not the timetable they presented in the trailer though.
But that's what my receipt says.
Well,
and they did the receipt. Do not get me wrong. The receipt says that the schedule is it could possibly change. But the thing is, it's like I don't want to have to wait that long.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like it has been almost how long? This game came out back in fucking November.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn. So it's been like almost 6 months at this point, and I'm still using the same shit that I had at the start. Like I'm no offense, I'm kind of losing interest at this point. Like,
wait, I've never seen that message before.
What message?
Shoot Slayer was slain by burning soul using Gehenna.
Yeah, so it now says what weapon they used.
Yeah,
that's cool, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
It kind of sucks playing Violet. Like I'm in one of my preferred areas of the game that I actually like the look of. It's that Bay by Levincia, and it's just it runs like shit. Yeah. I can't enjoy the one fucking area of the game I actually like looking at.
Yeah.
Another area that runs terribly is the Town of the Water Gym. That one runs pretty bad.
So
there's also that beach area that's right next to the ferry Team Star base. That one also runs pretty bad.
Okay, so we could technically name a weapon his huge meat rod.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like, Dude Slayer was slain by burning souls using his huge meat rod.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
Hold on.
This player was slain by burning soul using his dingle dang.
Oh my god.
Dingle dank.
Dingle dank, man. Oh
Fancy way
man.
of saying penis.
This is
On
just
the whole stadium thing, I should add that it do believe at some point they will add some way of getting Pokemon Gen 1 and 2 character or
Oh man, I want to do
creatures
the message again.
integrated into it.
the
such
original
as-
Pokemon Stadium was just Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. Like it did not
know,
use
but,
Gen
yeah.
2.
Right,
So-
well, what I'm trying to say is, since they're already scraping the barrel as far as Nintendo 64 titles
Uh-huh.
to put on Nintendo Switch Expansion Pass, they will probably add Stadium
Go
2
you want
on
me to
it,
give you a name
and
tag?
then also at some point somehow add Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon games.
Right.
As to whether or not they'll
Okay, never mind.
paywall for any of those is beyond me.
Right.
Paywall is
Please
So-
charge me $5 again for Pokemon
Paywall's
Blue
gonna be-
version.
Paywall's going to be NSO Online Plus.
So
Like,
I can't remember
you're
which
already
Pokemon
paying-
Stadium game it was. I think it was the first one. But in the Japanese version, it had a story mode that you could play through, a la Coliseum. It was a very small thing, and they cut it out of the U.S. release.
Actually, that was a completely separate release. Our Pokemon Stadium in the U.S. was
Uh-huh.
Pokemon Stadium 2 in Japan.
Uh huh.
yeah.
First Pokemon Stadium in
Yeah.
Japan had like less than half of the Pokemon usable in it,
Oh,
Yeah, it
okay.
was
and
like
it
a
had that
demo.
little adventure mode that you mentioned.
Well, they should have just freaking added that adventure mode onto the real one.
The
Anyway.
one that wasn't a fucking tech demo.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, it's something where the simplest solution would be to do what I was saying earlier and just add compatibility with Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, because it would give people a reason to play those games again, and it would also give them a way to get Pokemon that actually work with Pokemon Stadium into
There it is.
Pokemon Stadium. His
There's
Dingle
the
Dank. God. We are so easily amused.
Yes, we are. Oh, indeed.
Oh man.
Bring in the
So
views,
easily
folks.
swayed.
I just slayed somebody with my dingle dang.
Yes, you did.
Jesus.
I don't know. I don't know how to. I don't know what to say.
Man,
Dingle dang, he's
Just
at a loss
take-
for words.
taking advantage of Minecraft's new features.
I gave you that name tag so you can name your sword, Hakon.
Oh, thanks.
Oh,
Great dumb horse.
Names something hilarious,
All right.
and then beat the
I'll
shit
do
out.
that when I get the chance. Yeah. I'll do that when I get the chance.
There should be an anvil outside my house.
horse was slain by
Alright.
caps lock using his Dingle Dank.
Yes.
It's like they censor everything else, so I might as well like.
Right.
So that's just
Yeah.
gonna be our go-to word now.
Just name an animal with dat puh, and then and then kill it. Dat puh was slain with his. Sorry.
I love it. I love it.
Boy, I'm glad I saved.
Oh, what happened?
I'm playing Mega Man Battle Network.
Ah.
Oh, yeah,
collection.
they released it. They released it now, yeah.
Yeah, good luck finding a physical copy if you didn't pre-order.
Oh,
I heard
what?
GameStop. Yeah, I
Wait,
heard
what?
GameStop. I heard the GameStop manager there here in town griping because they didn't send them any extras, just pre-orders.
Wow.
Oh, I really hope they have it at my GameStop physically.
Same,
If they
dude.
do, I'm buying that immediately because that's probably going to be like Shantae and the Pirate's Curse on the Switch version physically, where it's currently going for like $800
Oh God.
for a physical version. Like it's probably going to be like that, but it's really rare. And I want to own a rare game aside from, because I have Twilight Princess physically for the GameCube, manual and all, from my childhood. That's a pretty rare game.
Oh, I have that too.
I have
Yeah.
a question.
Yeah.
So what Game Boy Advance games are gonna be left once all the fucking like what's they gonna have for fucking NSO? Because it's like all the Castlevania games are already released. Like all the Castlevania Advance Collection is out. What is it? The fucking what you were just talking about? All the Mega Man games are on their own collection.
Yeah.
I know there's a few other Game Boy Advance like game collections, but it's like, and then the fucking whatever it's called, the Super Mario Advanced Collection. Actually, they only gave Mario 4. I mean, granted, and the only reason they gave me that one was because of the secret levels, the e-reader levels. So,
Yeah.
but I'm kind of curious. It's like, what other Game Boy Advance games are there that would actually be put on that fucking thing?
There's a ton. I mean, there's like Wario Land 4. There's some Metroid games.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
I hope they give us Pokemon e-reader events like the the extra trainers you could battle in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald,
I don't
and
think they
that, or like or like at least give us the events like Deoxys and Mew and all of that, like in the other Lottie twins.
You know, if Capcom ended up,
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, if Capcom ended up wanting to port their Game Boy Advance versions of Breath of Fire onto the Switch, you know, like Breath of Fire, Breath of Fire 2, I would definitely not be sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the GBA versions, I haven't played them yet, but they're probably really good.
They're
play them.
probably very vastly improved, honestly. I actually have the GBA version of Breath of Fire 2.
Oh, nice. Because I do have an EverDrive, so I could play them if I wanted to, but yeah.
Like, I know it sounds kind of weird to ask for this game back, but I would fucking love to play fucking Final Fantasy Tactics Advance again.
Yeah.
Like,
That was on the Wii Virtual Console, and I immediately regretted buying it.
Yeah, I just want regular
that
Final Fantasy Tactics.
it's the launch
Yeah, the
system
regular.
that's kind of iffy about it, but other
Yeah.
than
Yeah,
that, it's like, I love the game itself. Like, the actual story and shit is kind of fun, and the gameplay is like top tier. Like, the fucking Blue Mages are awesome.
Yeah.
But the reason I regretted it is because I immediately remembered the red card, yellow card thing.
Oh, wait, no, the Blue Mages were in Advance 2, I thought.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, it was,
What
That's
I
the
imagine
thing.
they'll do is they'll do exactly what they're doing with like the N64 expansion pass. They're going to start off slowly and taper off from there.
yeah.
And since there's already so many that they've already announced that were from the Ambassador program on 3DS, they're probably going to just finish out that. If I could, monkey's paw here, I would crap a cold purple. I would crap a cold purple Twinkie if Arc System Works were to license out Double Dragon Advance and River City Ransom Advance. Those are pretty much my two favorite Game Boy Advance games ever.
Yeah. I need to figure out where I put my Game Boy Advance games first.
I would more likely see the Sega resurrecting the Sonic Advance series for NSO.
Oh yeah, those
made
games.
They already ported those to like mobile, didn't they? Like their mobile port of Sonic Advance 1, I believe. Like I'm
That's
sure.
cool.
Like,
There's that. There's Advance Wars. There's Fire Emblem.
Oh yeah, Fire Emblem. Yeah, the Fire Emblem games especially, because those are amazing. Like the GBA Fire Emblems are considered by the fans to be some of the best Fire Emblem games out there.
Yeah, like
in terms of writing
GBA
and everything. Like
kind of has a stacked library, even if it's kind of borrowing from Game Boy Color a bit too. The Game Boy Color.
The GBA is probably one of the best handhelds historically. Historically, one of the best all-around handheld consoles because also, aside from all the great games on it, a lot like some people like homebrew devs and stuff have been porting like modern day indie games to the GBA and using and making their own games. And there's there's a thing that happens every year called I found out about recently. I think it's called GBA. It's something on itch.io. It's like a thing they have yearly for the GBA where people like the fan community will make like port different games to the GBA, make their own GBA games. And the point I'm getting at is the GBA actually had a very impressive mobile processor for its time, and it's probably, aside from the Switch, one of Nintendo's most impressive handhelds they ever made.
Right.
Only mobile port of Sonic Advance I'm aware of was on the N-Gage.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what it was.
but like apparently someone's working on porting Downwell to the GBA, and they've got pretty far into it. Like that one indie game, like that one, it's like a roguelike platformer. That's pretty fun.
But it's like a phone game.
Yeah, someone's working on porting it to the GBA, and it currently works. It's just they're waiting to release it when they fully finish the port. And anyways, the point I'm getting at is, the GBA is a really good handheld, especially for its time. So the library is great, and the amount of stuff they could do with it was pretty good, because I've seen some whole ass like 3D games on the GBA.
So I'm looking right now at my GBA games. Just the games that I have on the GBA, and
They're making a whole ass Dome City.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I've kind of taken a break from that for a second, but basically, I'm looking at my GBA games. I have like a little folder full of them here. So I have a Shining Force, Resurrection of the Dark Dragon. Yeah. So I have Shining Force on the GBA. Got Sonic Advance plus Sonic Pinball Party. So that's a thing. The Harvest Moon. Let's see. Was this Harvest Moon? Friends of Mineral Town. I think that one actually got ported already as Story of Seasons. Friends of Mineral Town. Let's see. Then Breath of Fire 2. Let's see. Oh, this is good. This one will. So we got another Natsume game. Pocky and Rocky with Becky.
I remember that one. That was a good one.
I love the Pocky and Rocky games. They're fun. And then Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. Okay, here's the thing. That actually has connectivity with the GameCube version, and it's fire. Because you can like make your own like RPG style character, and they get better every time you golf with them. It's nuts.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Anyway, the Castlevania Double Pack, which has 2 Castlevania games on it.
Yeah, I have the Castlevania Advance Collection on the Switch.
Mm-hmm. And then we got Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap. So that's a thing. Let's see. Then Altered Beast.
Yeah.
It's Altered Beast, Guardian of the Realms. So it's the Game Boy Advance version of that. Let's see. Riviera, The Promised Land.
I remember that one too.
That game pissed me off so goddamn bad. Because it's basically it's like a exploration type RPG, but you get a limited number of actions in every area, so it's like impossible to get everything, and I hate that because I'm such a completionist. Like,
you
anyway,
know what?
got Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past 4 Swords.
Oh, I love that game. It's better than the SNES version.
Yeah, well, the thing
Swords is so good.
The 4 Swords version of it is nice. The thing that I hate about it is that it doesn't, like, when you load it up on the thing, it doesn't let you just sit there and watch the attract mode. It has like a thing in front of it, and it pisses me off. Anyway, then the Yu-Gi-Oh! Double Pack. It's 2 Yu-Gi-Oh! Games on the GBA.
I have one of those.
And then Yu-Gi-Oh! Double Pack 2.
You got some shovelware, man.
I got some, and then Dr. Mario and Puzzle League on a single cart. So, and then let's see, what's this one back here? Oh, yes, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, such a great game.
Still have that.
Not bad at all.
So
I
yeah.
like it.
I could have sworn I gave you a copy of Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
I think you did, and I think I probably still have it somewhere. It's just not in this folder that I picked up. Like this is just a lump of games that I think because
Lump
you know,
of game.
yeah, it's a lump of game. It's basically it's a really cool little carrying case, but basically I just kind of take the Game Boy Advance games and just kind of stuff them into the little pockets in here. And there's like multiple pages, you know, and it's not even like half full. Like it's just anyway. So it's really cool.
Game I'd love to find again is the original Metabots Meta B version.
Oh yeah.
Not the AX games, like the ones where you could actually like build your robots, like all their different parts and shit.
Yeah, see, I have Metabots on the GameCube.
Ooh.
It's
So-
a
I wanna
slog.
know,
Yeah, Metabots Infinity.
I just remembered something related to the GBA, how I told you about homebrew and fan-made games on it, and that it's just a really impressive handheld for its time. Sadly, this never got finished because the company working on it, there's something that went wrong, I guess. I don't know the whole story, but I have seen footage of the demo of it, and I think you can get the ROM somewhere. There was a demo for a game that was in the works, a port of the PS1 game, Resident Evil 2, for the GBA, which is partially playable, and I'm not joking, you can look it up. There's a demo that you can play, and it's like the first, I think, like, it's like 2 levels long or something, and it's even got a full, like, voice-acted intro cutscene on the GBA that someone made, and it was, a company was making it, and they were gonna, like, release it as a whole, like, re-release thing or whatever, but they didn't finish it out. I found this out earlier yesterday when looking at stuff for the GBA, because it's one of my most favorite handhelds, and the fact that the homebrew community for it's just incredible what they've been doing.
Well, a lot of people forget, but the GBA actually had a series of GBA video cartridges.
Yeah,
they did.
You know, so like it actually does video relatively well.
That's actually how we made a lot of the troll trailers for the Clover releases.
Like the Rick Roll one.
Well, yeah, for Ultra Fire Red XD, actually, I put out one that was a video file of Callum's. It was Callum's video that was like the how to go to this website and download
Pokemon Clover.
How to download. Yeah, it was how to download the game from the website.
For fuck's sake.
The GBA is a pretty.
You also put out one that
handheld,
just had that just had my intro theme, but like the whole video.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you started up as like, oh god. Anyway.
Yeah, I did that one too. I thought.
Yeah, you did. Because I remember downloading that one because it was funny.
Yeah, the GBA, but yeah, they used that for the video thing, and the most impressive part though is how they actually got Resident Evil, like the full 3D thing running, because the GBA can actually run a sort of like 2.5D games on it, where they use like that sort of it was actually more powerful in the SNES, so it was pretty cool. And I think it's the first time since like I just died, so I got respawned at my house. What do you have? I guess we'll meet up.
Box.
Yo,
that's cool.
Yeah,
Wait.
where do I put this fucker?
Wait, where are you guys at?
Like out near.
Where's Caps?
I'm flying in the sky above a house.
Caps lock in the sky above your house.
We are at we are in front of the castle. Me and Solasar.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
Oh, it's a flying wolf?
Oh shit! I heard it. I heard him
No.
by accident.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
How do I heal him? How do I heal him?
You can't. You ruined it.
It's a flying fuck! Quick, give it to somebody.
Oh, it's a white snow dog.
Snow dog.
Hold on, let me try to get up there.
It's a fox.
Teleport him to me, man.
It's an Alolan Vulpix.
Yeah, do you
I
like
can't-
the
can't
name I
spawn
gave
these
my
fuckers in for some reason. I actually had to go out and catch this thing. So you better take good care of him.
I will. I will. I'm just trying to get up there. I do recommend though that we take him over to where is it?
Teleport Aquan to me. I'm on top of the roof.
Yeah.
Where do I put him? Put him in the trash.
We were gonna put him inside the other house, like that that has multiple floors in it that we made years back.
The one with the the glowstream copper tree behind it.
This one.
It's like a multiple story building that we made.
Yeah, the roof is literally all glowstream and a sundial thing.
The roof isn't on fire. Oh, it is on fire. The roof is on fire.
Yeah,
the roof ain't on fire.
Yeah, just inside the building itself, I guess, on like the
put him
second
in the house.
floor.
Put him in the building.
Yeah, let's put him in here.
Yeah.
I have to go very slow.
Oh yeah.
He bounces. He bounces.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, he's bungee jumping.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Oh wow, that's an adorable fox.
I know, right? Isn't he cute?
Speaking of adorable... Oh, I thought you said box. Never mind.
Oh. Yeah.
Speaking of adorable boxes.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I guess since I in myself in the corner there, from now until I think the end of the month, if you order anything from Amazon that requires a decent sized box, it will be a mystery box from the Mario series to promote the Mario movie.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Unfortunately, I'm full up on all my regular supplies, so I'd just be ordering for the sake of it.
Here,
second floor.
Can I go up this way?
And that's cool. If I had any spare money, I'd definitely order something in a box to see that.
What's in the box?
What's in the fucking box?
Order the Super Mario Brothers Super Show on DVD or Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Get that to show up to your house. That'd be the perfect thing to pull out of there.
The roof. On this floor.
Or just get like some Mario amiibos or action figures.
Yeah, just this floor with like the checkerboard design would be the one we want them on.
Speaking of the Super Show, they have the Mario Brothers rap on the soundtrack.
It's on the soundtrack, yeah.
But it don't use the second verse.
Oh god damn it!
Yeah.
We did all this effort to bring him out here and he died. No.
All that work for nothing.
Oh, so the thing died. You fucking murderers.
Well,
you murder hobos.
The fact that I had to go up a flight of fucking, like a weird ass fucking. This isn't even stairs. Scaffolding.
Yeah,
And
our stairs are scaffolding. Sorry.
I had to go up scaffolding to get him into like this weird spot, and it was weird.
I know. I know. It's hard to see. Okay.
You fox murdering hobos. What the hell?
Now I feel bad, and I have to go get another one.
Right.
Not
only do I feel bad, but I have to go and get another one for you guys to probably murder. Now you stay here while I go and get another life for you to ruin.
You should feel bad.
I do feel bad. I'm gonna go stand in the corner now.
Same.
Now go stand in the corner and think about what you did. And who you did it to.
I feel ashamed.
That fox did nothing wrong. It was just minding its own damn business. And you
Killing is
decided
bad
it would
and-
look good with blood all over it. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Killing is bad, and you should feel bad.
Right.
Undertale 2015.
Right. Right. Fucking.
Yeah, by the way, yeah. I know you never made it past Undyne. I did make it past Undyne, but the only boss I have never beaten in that game is Sans. I can't
Right.
beat him. Like,
Yeah.
It's so easy and fun, though.
Easy and fun. Yeah.
I beat
He
Undyne.
is
I
my
couldn't beat
favorite
Sans.
boss in that entire game.
Right. Fucking.
You see, the issue is with most bullet hells, they give you a bunch of space to work with, but with Undertale, it's like a small little box you move around in. It's not much space to dodge the bullets and stuff.
Yeah,
so.
and it's sick. Then they make that fight a platformer because fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know what, kid. Why don't you tell me what as I
Aquan.
kill you with jump pluff?
Aquan kills a fox. Sans, you're gonna have a bad time.
For some reason, my Sans Minecraft skin stopped working. Otherwise,
Oh.
I'd join now.
Just walking there. Oh man.
Oh, you Faye.
Oh man. All right. Well, I think we're gonna go ahead and end off the stream here.
If I happen to get my hands on another one of those stupid ass white foxes, I'll try to put it in your base.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
And if you if you do happen to put one of those foxes in their base, they will try to kill it. Anyway. Anyway. All right. Anyway, I want to thank everybody so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. We will be back to do this again next week. And of course, as always, I hope everybody has a great day. Bye-bye.
Night, everybody.
Good night,
That went
Good
by
night,
faster
night.
than expected.
I have only one mon left in my decks to get, and it's fucking